Let's see, I think it works. I think we're live.
Oh, sweet. Marathon needs to have his
Hello.
sound on. Okay.
Matron, can you hear us?
Yes.
Well, let's just wait one more second to see if Twitch works. Yeah, we're live. I'm gonna let you make the introduction, Skizmatron.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Braincast. I'm your host today as well. My name is Skizmatron, and my co-host Daniel is here with me today. Daniel, how are things going today with you?
Well, I am pretty excited about this show. We've put a lot of good work in it, especially Airbrushed. Really did a lot of work making overlays. We got some great ideas, and I'm looking forward to some of the discussions that we're gonna have. But unfortunately, Mr. Amaz isn't here, although we moved the show so he can be. Maybe we can get him later on when he connects. But so far we have NabUtte, the Swedish player of Team Innovatio. How are you? How are you today, NabUtte?
Yeah, woke up kind of not too long ago, but yeah, I guess it's good.
For the people that don't know NabUtte, he was ranked 10 in the last season, the one that actually mattered. So he's qualified for BlizzCon. He's in the first 130 that will play in the qualifier, and he's also a former trading card game player.
Yeah, I just played like some other trading card games. I've played trading cards for like 14 years or so by now.
Awesome.
We're gonna start the show with a big discussion about DreamHack Top 12. We have profiles made for everyone. We're gonna start with that. First that we're gonna discuss is gonna be Alchemist. But
I think you should try to call Amaz again. I think the camera's...
yeah, sorry. I need to call Amaz almost all the time.
When he gets here, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
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 All right, so Alchemist is in Team Cars and he's 23 years old. He won 4 weeks in a row in the I Heart You King of the Hill. He won 3 times in the NESL Preseason Cup and is an MTG player. What do you think the chances of Alchemist winning Dreamhack is?
Should I go ahead and start?
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't played against him in any tournament so far, and I don't know if he streams. I haven't seen too much from him, but I've heard he's really good. He could very well win.
Yeah, he previously said that most of his success at King of the Hill is due to his ability to scout the opponents and know what deck they will play against him. And also he can play a lot of very different decks. So do you think that these two qualities will give him a good advantage in at least the group stage? Like, is it important to know what the opponent will start with?
I think it's going to be a disadvantage for him that there is a group stage. I think if he qualified, if it was only like 16 random players that could qualify and no seeded players, he would have a bigger chance. I think if he managed to get there, since there are 12 players he doesn't know, or 11 other players than him that he doesn't know the decks from, he knows nothing really. He only knows what they're played in previous tournaments, right?
Well,
it's going to be.
Isn't that what he's good at finding out?
Yeah, but the good players here, they're going to be so versatile because every single one of the seeded players, they're very, very versatile. I think I think he's going to make top 4, but I don't think he's going to win the whole thing. To be fair, there are a lot of good competition in the top.
I'm gonna go with a top 8 here. Oh, Amaz just disappeared again. Wait, Amaz calling. We're
Uh,
sorry for the quality of this, but it was out of our control. So yeah, I'm going with top 8 for Alchemist here. Make it past the group stage.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will make it past the group stage
Do
for
you
sure.
have anything to add here, NabUtte?
no, I don't know for sure, but it's kind of hard to say in Hearthstone tournaments. But I guess he might very well win or get past the group stage.
Yeah. First of all, we should have said in the beginning that the format will be 4 groups, each with 4 players, and then from each one of the groups, we will have 2 players moving on, and we expect that the 4 players that come from the qualifiers will be placed one in each group. So it will have 3 seeded players and one qualifier.
Mm.
The group stage format, it's kind of interesting. Maybe people know it from StarCraft games. I even saw it in Counter-Strike tournaments. It's gonna be a double elimination 4-man tournament, basically. If you win 2 games, you're going further on. If you lose 2 games, you're going home. That's it. So with that getting out of the way, we're moving to the next player. That's none other than Mr. Amaz. Uh, I'm gonna let Skismatron do the introduction.
All right. Amaz' name is Jason Shan. He's 23 years old. He looks like this. Um, I think
Below. It's
this is
below.
the direction.
No,
Below.
yeah, it's right below.
Somewhere below. Okay.
Mine is wait
he
there.
came top 4 in the Dreamhack Bucharest Open. He won 5 times in the NESL King of the Hill, and he's one of the most popular streamers, like in Hearthstone in general. Like the chances of him making top 8 is pretty high. I think he really proved himself in the big tournament scene in Dreamhack Bucharest, and I think Dreamhack Summer is going to be like even bigger for him. He's going to focus a lot more, and he's going to make top 8 for sure.
It would have been interesting if Admaz was here, because I made some questions for him, but I'm gonna ask you, NabUtte.
Okay.
Do you think his streaming schedule is gonna affect his tournament practice, or is he going to make adjustments for the tournament?
I'm thinking it's probably just gonna stream like normally and then just practice afterwards. But like
No sleep, no sleep for the
no,
wicked.
he doesn't stream that long, right?
Yeah.
Maybe about 7 hours, I think.
Maybe he's practicing right now instead of being on
Maybe
time.
he is practicing right now.
And what are the chances we could see Priest from him at Dreamhack?
What are I don't know.
I think Priest is in a bad spot right now, but maybe Amaz can innovate something. And
I To be totally honest, I think that if he plays priest, it's probably because he wants to play his class, so to speak. Like from a standpoint point of actually winning games, I don't think priest is really a good deck. Like it's too reliable on combos. Like overall, you might be able to construct like a counter deck to something, but
I actually saw a good Priest counter deck to handlock. So if he expects a lot of handlocks, he can try that.
yeah, but like still, priest is very inconsistent, so probably not. But it would be easier to know if he was here.
It would be, yes.
Yeah.
Then again, he wouldn't reveal anything because people don't
No,
want
no, of course not.
Let's move on with the next person, which is none other than Dark Onyx. Schismatron, you.
All right. Darkwinix, Johan Hansen. He's from the motherland, Sweden. NabUtte, Darkwinix, we're homies, yo. He looks like this. He won against Savish in Fight Night. He's a former home player, and he's like really, really good.
I'm gonna add to that he's actually undefeated in Fight Night.
He's undefeated in Fight Nights.
He's
Even better.
He's 4-0 in Fight Night. He's one of the 3 members in Curse that are in top 12. Skizmotron, do you feel that being in a really strong team will affect Dark Onyx's chances in this tournament, as well as the others?
I think that for Team Curse, which members was it in Team Curse? It was Savish, Darkwinix,
Savish, Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah. No, I think out of those 3, Darkwinix is going to be the weakest link. That's my opinion. But
yeah,
I think he has a good chance of coming top 8. But out of the 3 Curse players, I would expect him to be the first one to fall.
Don't you think they'll practice harder and everybody will be at a top level? Like everybody will be.
They will practice together for sure. But I mean, yeah, he will have an advantage because he's in that big of a team, and they're probably going to seed them in different groups as well, so they don't get team kills.
Oh, Amaz disappeared. Wait a second. What do you think about the whole team situation in Hearthstone, NabUtte? Like you're in a team, you're in Innovation. How does that affect you as an individual player?
Like, it's mostly like having good practice partners and stuff, and people to like bounce ideas out of. And also, it's a great help when you're wanting to go to tournaments and stuff to get financial help for that.
Yeah.
Also, it's a bit about getting your name out there. Even if you don't have the biggest sponsor, it's still like...
I'm gonna talk more about my team situation when we get to RDU, because he's in the same team as I am. But for now, let's move on to number 4, Ikop. Jan Ikop Palace. Member of Team Doggy House, 25 years old. He won the Take TV Hearthstone Invitational. He also won Best of 21 against Forsen with randomized decks. And he is a former trading card game player, as most of the people are. He's known for his Shaman play, most of. And now that the Hunters aren't that popular in the meta, will that coincide with him going far in this tournament?
I definitely think he will go Shaman. For sure. It's just really strong in the meta as well. Like, there's a lot of handlocks, a lot of druids. The Hunter is pretty much disappeared because Hunter aggro is not very good in tournament play right now because of the control decks with taunts and shit. So, I don't know. I think he's going to do better here than in the Bucharest because of that.
Well, he was top 8.
He was top 8, yes. Yeah. But he lost against Amaz Hunter.
What do you think, NabUtte? Is Shaman one of the strongest class, or is it the strongest class right now?
I don't think it's the strongest class. I'm not too sure about tournament play. I haven't played so much in tournaments lately. But if we're talking on ladder, it's one of the stronger classes overall.
I think on ladder is there is no contest except Miracle Rogue, because Miracle Rogue has a good matchup against almost every other popular class. But regarding tournament play, I can see Shaman being a bit better.
Yeah, definitely better now that all the Hunters are gone. Like, there isn't really a really good Hunter deck. Like, the only Hunter deck you could play is maybe like a counter to a Handlock or a Miracle Rogue or something like that.
Yeah, trap variation with a bit of rush in it as well. It's really annoying to play against if you're a Miracle, but yeah,
If they run like deadly shots.
yeah, especially that. And
Mm.
but we don't know so far the how the deck rules will be. So I'm expecting 4 decks or 3 decks. But if you're going to put Hunter there, you're sacrificing one spot there. So maybe it's worth it to have one deck that can beat at least 2 other decks.
Mm.
Then we can see some Hunter play in Dreamhack as well. Uh, let's move on to number 5, which is the previous winner, Gyara. Skiz?
Okay, so Gara's name is Petar Stevanovic. I hope I pronounced that right, Gara. His age is still unknown, isn't it?
He's 22, 23, as far as I know.
Okay,
Like I don't know
around that, yeah.
exactly. It's not unknown. It's a no niche.
Okay.
This guy is the winner of DreamHack Bucharest. He's a very solid player, and he's also winner of NESL King of the Hill 13. Do you think he will win again?
On DreamHack.
Yeah.
Maybe. He could very well do. He's a good player. Like every one of the... No, I think most or every one of the invited players are really good. But like, since there is so many good players, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to tell.
He's
I don't think he can
obviously
bring his ramp taunting druid again.
No,
because-
no. You never know if they found out like a new really good
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
How do you think the spotlight will affect him? Will he make him more focused, or make him more relaxed, or even make the other players treat him more seriously, and thus having harder matchups?
I think that for the 4 people that will qualify for the group stage, he will be a force to be reckoned with, and they will maybe even like what's the word? They will fear him. They will play worse because they are against him. I think that because people get afraid if they face a previous winner.
Yeah.
I think for the other 11 players, they have been seeded, so they already got that confirmation that okay, we are good, etc., etc. So I think that they will not be as affected.
What do you think, NabUtte? How do you think being the player to beat affects Gara, and will
Yeah.
affect maybe?
Well, if I were to get through the qualification tournament, like I have against all of the European players I've played against on ladder, so I wouldn't really be that afraid since I've already played against most of the people. Like I've run into some people in tournaments as well.
Yeah, and that's what I want to add. That the 4 players that will come from the qualifier will not be unknown. Will probably be some of the best players in Europe, probably.
Yeah.
It could very well be some random person as well. Like Hearthstone
I can
is
see
not
some
all
random
about
Swede
skill.
coming because there are talents that live in southern Sweden that are going to attend there that just haven't streamed or haven't played in a larger tournament.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah.
maybe one of the guys that qualify will be one of these guys.
Like it could very well be a guy with extreme luck as well. Like you can get
Like
far
Daniel
in a
in
tournament
Bucharest.
just being lucky.
Well, I wasn't that lucky. No, actually, I wasn't lucky.
No, I know you were very good.
But it could be
just
the
don't-
same case. It could be a Swedish player that isn't known for his
I didn't
rank
ever play a
play.
tournament before and just like
Yeah.
okay, I can go.
Yeah, I already bought a bring your own computer seat. Why not register
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
win?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Nimsh. His
Right.
I'll let you do the
You go.
intro. Oh, I'll go.
Yeah.
His name is Marcin Filipovic. Member of Team Doggy House, 30 years old, the oldest from the 12. I'm gonna get back on that. Winner of IEM Katowice, second place in Take TV Hearthstone Invitational, and second place in Seed Story Cup. and he is the most mature player by far, and that translates into experience. How do you think? Actually, do you think that gives him a advantage over the other players? Like he's played, I think he's played trading card games for 20 years so far. 19 years, I think. Yeah, 19 years is correct. Do you think that gives him a big advantage over the other guys? Because it's definitely an advantage.
Nimsh is one of the best players in Europe for sure. I think he's going to have an advantage. He did lose the first round in Bucharest, right? But well, in
But
card games you just have bad luck, right? But this is like he's going to be in the seeded group stage anyway, and the seeded group stage is also double elimination style.
yeah,
So I think we're going to see Nimsh do really, really well in Dreamhack.
what do you think about that?
Nimsh. I haven't played against him at all, and haven't seen too much from him. But he will probably do pretty good. Like having played card games for so long and have been in the competitive scene for so long. Like he has been playing Hearthstone for a very long time now and has been involved in tournament play from almost the very start.
Mm.
And he has been performing pretty well lately, but he got a bit unlucky on last Dreamhack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he actually lost against RDU, who was top 4, and is also seeded in this tournament. So he got unlucky with the draw, I guess, and the game as well, maybe. So yeah, I think the double elimination group stage will definitely favor him, and I can see him go past the group stage. We're gonna talk about an enigmatic person right now. I'm gonna let Schismatron do the introduction.
Okay, life coach. Life coach is Adrian. We don't know his other name, and his age is well, it's we don't. Life coach is a freaking mystery. He's that naked guy with the beard that plays the tournaments and then he just disappears. But he's in the team good guy. He won EU versus CN Masters, even though he missed lethal in the tournament. He also won his games, and Europe just dominated China. He was the creator of the popular Life Coach Hunter deck, and he's a former poker player. Do you think we can see him win, or do you think he will lose as early as in the group stage?
Okay, I can go ahead, I guess. Life Coach is one of my favorites for this tournament, actually. Because, I played against him sometimes, I think, when I played on Denny ladder. He's really, really, really good. He has been, rank 1 legend so many seasons, and he has been doing really well in tournaments as well. And he's a really good deck maker as well.
Yeah, well, this is his first live tournament. It's probably the first live tournament for more players. But do you think this anonymity is bad for his opponents? Like, do you have to know the person, or do you just have to know his playstyle to figure out what moves you should make in a game?
Well, you should probably just know about the game. It's not that much against the player you're playing against.
What if you're just one computer away and he is naked and staring at you while you have to make your turn? Will that make you play worse?
I don't know. Maybe if he looks really good. But they're going to be on iPads for top 16, I think. If I understood it correctly.
But if he has no shirt or pants and he just has his iPad on his lap, right?
Yeah, but that's not happening.
And you're
there is no way they allow that.
And you're there focused on your iPad, and somehow you see Life Coach taking the iPad and waving in the air, and you know what's happening. Like,
Wait,
that's gonna lead to a concede, I guess. He's gonna pull that in the final if he makes it. It's a really
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Let's move on to RDU, who is my favorite to win
Wait,
this.
did you skip reels?
No, it's after this.
Okay, okay. Then it's at the another order
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Who is my favorite? Mostly because he's on the same team as I am, and he's also Romanian. His name is Radu Dima, member of Team Next Please. Top 4 at Dreamhack Bucharest. He lost to none other than me. Winner of EU versus China Masters. Winner of Comic-Con Bucharest Hearthstone event, where he won in the final against none other than me. And he also goes to gym 5 days a week. Uh, Talking about RDU, he's the youngest player here. He's 17 years old. Do you think that's gonna affect him? Like, will he be overwhelmed by the size of DreamHack?
I think he will get salty. I saw his stream and he was really salty. I think if he's going to lose the first round in the group stage, he's going to tilt. So I think he has to win the first game in the group stage.
I'm gonna add on that, and if I saw him even tilt after the first game in a match, like being down 0-1 means a lot. But he has improved in the last 2 weeks since I joined the team, mostly uh, mostly because of me, not bragging. But we can work on the personality thing. But
Yeah.
he's still uh, he's still the youngest, and I won't be there to help him. So do you think um, do you think he can manage NabUtte?
To be totally honest, he's the only invited player. I have no clue who it is. I have never heard his name before.
Never, never.
No, I have never heard his name. I have no idea who he is.
A lot of people. I'm not defending him, but a lot of people know him from 2P Masters.
Yeah.
Cause the
Yeah,
show got a 9. It was around 9. What
It was
was it?
100K
Almost, yeah,
viewers
almost
global.
100K, 90,000.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Moving on to Rails.
Alright, now he's reels.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy is with Team Matagrind, and I haven't seen Team Matagrind anywhere for like a while. Now they're back with reels. Ryan Masterson, that's the best name ever, by the way. He's 29 years old, almost as old as Nimsh. He won the Tavern Takeover Invitational. He won NESL King of the Hill 14, and he is a former VoPro and an MTG player. Reels from Team Managrind, which some people consider to be one of the weaker teams right now. How do you think his chances are to win?
Reels. I'm just gonna think. I'm just gonna remember it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's one of the players who is going to win the tournament.
Mm.
I can see him do a good performance, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna actually win it. By the way, I have a question for you guys. Colento is a member of Team Managrind and won't be
Mm.
attending DreamHack. And as far as we know, he previously helped Rails with his decks when he won the MLG Open number 19. Do you
Mm.
think we can see some of Colento's deck building in Reels at DreamHack?
I
Maybe,
think for sure, yeah.
but like it's the most. Some people on the team is probably going to work on decks and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I've been asking about Colento specifically because he's not going to be there, and he has the most time to help the others that will be attending. The others
Yeah.
need to practice, so and it's also in the middle of the month. and it's you have time to help your teammates in practice. It's not like you have to grind for top 16 in on.
Colento doesn't need to grind anyway because he's rank 1 legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he actually said that he wants to be top 16 in every month, just so maybe he'll get better sitting in the qualifier. Like, no, he said, I know I'll get for sure. I just want to be top 16 every month.
Yeah, I'm trying that out as well.
Let's move on to number 10 on the list. It's Savish. Jan Mikkonen from Finland, member of Team Curse as well, 26-year-old. He won the first place in OGN Invitational. He also won EU versus China Master, second place in Tavern Takeover Invitational, and it's a former Magic the Gathering and poker player. Um, he's probably the best player and maybe one step ahead of everyone as far in my opinion, but I feel like he either wins the whole tournament or goes out in the first round. How do you
Mm.
think this tournament will pan out for him?
I think he will win the group stage. I think he will make the finals. To be fair, but if he doesn't win the group, like if he doesn't make the finals, he's not even gonna win the group stage. That's just how he goes with Savish.
Do you feel the same way, NabUtte?
Yeah, he's also one of my favorites. He's a really good player. Has been doing really well. Like he was the one who he almost didn't lose at all in the group stage in EA versus CN Master. I took one victory from him in that tournament. Felt good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's also a really good player, and he usually does very well. So he's one of the persons I could see winning this tournament.
Okay, so everybody thinks
Savish is
one
going
of
to win or lose.
yeah,
That's it.
it's win or or group stage elimination. We're moving on to maybe a new face on the LAN scene, but he's well known for his online play. It's Tej Molenbeek from Netherlands, member of Team Meteor Makers (MYM), 20 years old. He's five-time winner of Zoda Cup. That's impressive. Winner of the last two I Heart You King of the Hill, first place in Top Deck EU Battle Cry, and as you can tell, well known for his consistency. Well, judging by the tournament results, he's one of the favorites as well. Will this tournament be his breakthrough point where people actually take him seriously, like consider him the best player, or just another score on his shit? On his
Shit.
yeah, shit with double E. Don't take that
Shit.
yeah, competitive shit. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that.
Okay. Okay. I think because he's actually a new player in the tournament scene. I saw him like 2 months ago. He was just accepted into Team MYM, and he started playing Zodak, and he won like the first two Zodaks he was participating in. And I was, what the hell? What is this guy? Who is this? Is he an alien? He's really good. He's been performing really well, and I don't think it's about luck. I just think he's really fucking good. I can see him win DreamHack actually, with a bit of luck.
Do you feel the same way, NabUtte?
Yeah, this is. I have three favorites from the seeded players, and it's Tajis, Savitz, and who was the last one?
And
Life coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the players. I think one of those, or one of the randoms coming from the qualifier tournaments. I think one of those is going to win. Tajis is really good. I've been playing some of the decks he made, and he has been doing really well. Like the list of achievements is so long. Yeah, actually, I think the list is a bit longer than what we have here. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and he hasn't been playing in tournaments for so long either. So like, it's really amazing that he has been doing so well.
Five-time winner of Zoda Cup. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
I think it's the first one to
Yeah.
win this many. I don't even think.
He's actually the first one to win on the same weekend both NA and EU.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
really?
unbelievable.
Number.
I asked him. I had him on my friend list, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he's like, "I can't believe it myself either."
Let's move on to the last one. It's
Tides of
Tides.
Time.
Yeah. Schismatron.
All right, this guy is Andrew Biesener. If I think I pronounced that really wrong. He's a member of Tempo Storm Reynad's team. You all know that. He won Deck Wars finals. He won the last two NESL King of the Hills, and also the number 7 one. He's a former Dota 2 professional. Did I say he was 22 years old? If I didn't, I do
No.
it now. Yeah, this guy, Andrew, he's really good. I've seen him on stream, and I think it was also the first legend on season 2 or something, like the test season 2.
Yeah.
Do you think, NabUtte, do you think that there is such thing as momentum in Hearthstone? Like, he's the winner of the last 3 tournaments he participated in. Do you think he can carry that momentum and win Dreamhack as well?
I don't really believe in that and momentum. Like, I think you have to be good and you have to have a bit of luck to win a tournament, and be prepared and have good decks. Like, I don't know. I don't think he's going to make the finals, but he's a good player nonetheless, as everyone else invited as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see him go past the group stage as well. Yeah.
All right, are we done with the introductions of the Big 12?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
Us is
actually
nowhere to be seen, so I guess we'll just
going.
continue.
Yeah, I'm actually going to apologize for forgetting to do this. We have a fantasy tournament prepared. It's not gonna take a lot to set up. I think just 10 seconds, and Schismatron can fill that time with a bit of dancing. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Well, I started to dance, yo.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate.
Let it go, let it go.
No, please, no.
Okay.
I've had enough of that song. I'm a streamer, you know. They play this on Plug DJ all the time. I think I've heard that song about like 100 times. Not joking.
I just play my own list. It works fine.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to that and big booty bitches and stuff. I've had enough of gangster rap.
I play my my game music, and then sometimes it came some J-pop, and everyone's like, "No, fucking hell, mute."
Bad taste in music, I guess.
I like J-pop. It's cool.
So, we're going to do a fantasy tournament.
Yeah, I send you
Yeah.
the links. We're gonna start with group 1 first.
Okay.
Let me
I have
just
it
find
up.
group 1 here. There we go.
Just a sneak preview. We placed 3 players from the seeded players and added 1 extra one. There are gonna be some nice surprises there. Okay, almost done. Let's see, and this works. Okay, so everybody can see it on stream right now. First group, it's gonna be Savish facing Daniel, seed 14. It's me. If if people don't know.
Which group are we in right now?
It's group number 1.
It's group number.
It's group number 3. I'm going to group number
Okay.
1. Forget that. It's Gara
Okay.
versus Gizmotron.
Gara versus me.
Okay, so Gara's winning, right?
So we're all 3 voting.
We're all
who's
three
going to
voting,
win?
yeah. And if we somehow make a tie, Amaz decides. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna vote with Gara.
Yeah.
I'm
So
voting me because I'm pro.
I'm
We're
voting Yara as well.
okay.
Damn.
We're moving Gara on the next round. Um, the other game is Alchemist versus Rails.
I think Alchemist.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm thinking Alchemist too. We're moving Alchemist further on. Right now, the person who goes home, who is it going to be? Schismatron or Rails? Who's gonna win this game?
Schismatron
Reels.
wins.
Reels.
Oh, I don't know. I feel bad for this Schismatron guy. He seems like he put a lot of work into Dreamhack, but I'm gonna move Rails next. um, the first qualifier, Gara or Alchemist?
Alchemist, I think.
Hmm. I
Hmm,
think Gara's going to win.
it's still my vote now. I'm
Hmm.
gonna vote with Gara.
Ah.
I'm gonna vote with Gara, yeah. And we have a rematch between Alchemist and Rails. We all voted 3-0 for Alchemist, so Alchemist goes as well. Um, yeah, we're
That was first the group.
yeah,
So
that was
these
the
two
first
wins.
group. Gara moves and Alchemist. Gara and Alchemist move further. Group number two. We've placed Airbrushed, our producer, in this group, and he's facing Tides of Time in the first game. Who do you think will win this game?
I think Tides will win. I'm
Hmm.
not even going to
I'm voting
sugarcoat
on
it.
Airbrush. I'm voting on Airbrush just because I love him.
Uh,
I like airbrushed as well, but I think I have to go with Tides of Time.
Yeah, we're Tides of Time moves further. Really interesting match right now. Amaz versus Radu. Who do you think will win?
this is
And
hard.
don't be subjective just because Amaz is here.
Yeah.
He's not
He's not
even
even
here.
here.
He should
Uh,
Does this work like Robinson? Can we like vote someone away because they're late?
uh,
Like 1.5 hours
well,
late?
Amaz is the sniper king, so I vote for him.
Uh, I think seriously that like this is a hard call for me to do because I don't know how good Ardu is. I have no idea. So I'm going to go with a mask because I don't really know.
I'm gonna vote with RDU, but it doesn't matter. So it's 2-1 for Amaz.
Yeah.
Who's going home, Airbrush or RDU? I'm gonna vote with RDU, even though I stated my feelings for Airbrush previously.
I think Airbrush has a good chance of winning, so I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay, Airbrush wins for me.
And
Okay.
NabUtte, you have the decisive vote here.
It's so hard because I don't know Ardu. I'm gonna go with airbrush.
Yeah, let's put Airbrush just so we get RDU out
Yeah.
of the way. I hope he doesn't mind. He's my friend. They're both my friend. Tides of Time versus Amaz.
Tides, I think.
Hmm. I'm gonna flip a coin again because this is all a coin flip anyway.
I'm voting with Tides just so you don't actually do something with the coin.
Well, Tides won anyways.
And and we have a Mass versus Airbrushed now. It's not a rematch.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna vote with Mass here.
I think so as well. It makes sense.
Well, yeah, 3-0.
Okay, Mass is the winner of this game, and we'll move further with Tides of Time. Group number three that we made. This is the group that I thought it
This
was
is
the
the
first.
hard group.
Yeah, this is the group of death because it has me in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote with Savish in the first game, even though he's facing me.
Yeah.
It's actually 1-1 in on ladder games, but he's a really strong
I think I'm
player.
gonna vote for Savish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So am I.
Nimsh versus Dark Onyx.
Nimsh.
Uh, I'm gonna vote with Nimsh as well. I'm sorry if you wanted to say Dark Onyx, NabUtte, but you can still.
I'm gonna say Dark Onyx because it's Swedish, but
Yeah, yeah.
I seriously think Nimsh is going to win it.
And now we were facing the battle of the person who name starts with D, if that makes any sense. It's Daniel versus Dark Onyx. I'm gonna
Which
vote.
one has the biggest D, guys?
uh, I'm gonna vote with me, and
I'm gonna vote Daniel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have guessed Onyx, but oh well.
Apparently, I'm not
Daniel
going.
won 2-1.
God.
Savage versus Nimsh. This is an interesting game.
I'd say Savitz.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah,
Savage as well.
Savish.
Savage as well. And it's Nimsh versus me. I'm
Nimsh.
I'm gonna vote
Well,
with
I'm
Nimsh.
gonna say Nimsh is the better
Yeah,
player,
I'm
but
gonna
who
vote with
wins?
Nimsh as well.
I guess Nimsh
I
wins.
think after losing to Savish in the last game, he's gonna be really, really motivated and will bring his top game against
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
and we have Savish and Nimsh moving on from this group. Last group, we put actually NabUtte here. He's gonna face one of his favorites.
Tides.
It's Taj. Yeah.
Okay, he's winning.
So if NabUtte said Taj is winning, we're
If NabUtte doesn't play Murlocs, I think he can have a chance.
I'm not playing Murlocs. Why would I do that? That deck is terrible.
No, I
okay.
think, yeah.
E-Cup versus Life Coach here. And this is interesting.
I think
I
this
think
is.
E-Cup is gonna get really, really tilted if he loses the first round.
I think Life Coach is winning that one.
I think
Honestly.
E-Cup is going to win.
It's
Actually.
50-50 for me, so do your flipping thing, Skizmatra.
Right, so Klave for E-Cup.
Okay, go. Tails, it's named.
It's Krona, so Life Coach wins.
Life Coach wins the flip coin against E-Cup and moves further on. And it's NabUtte versus E-Cup. You had a really
I'm going to win. I have won against E-Cup so many times. I'm not even joking. I have seriously won against him many times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for E-Cup.
Oh, okay.
He's a really cool guy.
I'm really convinced on what NabUtte said that he can win, but I also like E-Cup's play
I'm
style.
unknown, so go for E-Cup.
Let's move.
It's a safe bet.
Let's move E-Cup. But if NabUtte wins the tournament, we're gonna feel sorry.
I need to make it past the group stage first. And that's not something easy.
Yeah. Taj versus Life Coach. Your two favorites facing.
Yeah, that's not fair. You can't put them next to each other.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think Taj.
I think Dice is going to be a bit intimidated by Life Coach's nipples.
Yeah.
So
Judging by their pictures that we chosen for the show, they seem quite the opposite. Like Tide seems a bit introverted, and Life Coach is manly and is not ashamed of himself, his body. He's really intimidating. I'm gonna vote with Life Coach just based on
the chat
personality.
want Life Coach as well. So
Life Coach is the first qualifier from this
Yeah.
group, and we have Taj versus E-Cup.
Taj.
Another strong game.
I think E-Cup is going to get salty from this game.
This is a really hard group, especially because we have NabUtte here. But the other three unknown players are really good too. Yeah, I'm gonna vote with A-Cup here. Although Taj is a great online player, I think maybe he won't accommodate that good with the land setting. So
I think we need a rookie, so I'm gonna vote for Dice.
Yeah.
We're
So
going-
was I.
okay, I'm sorry. I
Dice
thought
won.
okay. we edited. Everything is okay. We've got Life Coach and Thais here. I need a bit of time to make the single elimination one. Bam, that disappeared from the screen. I'm gonna let you guys fill the time here.
Maybe we should just do it like we don't even need. Okay, it's not. Doesn't take that long time to make that.
No, I already have it finished. I just want to
Put in
know.
the names.
Yeah, let's see.
Can you? Don't forget to link it.
Yeah, I'll link it first. This is it. Okay, and now I
Right.
can so this is will take at least 1 minute. We've got
Why are there 16 names here?
because I added everyone and now I'm gonna remove some of the
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, Shat, who do you think is going to win with those who qualified so far?
I don't know.
I
Maybe-
think Savish is going to qualify for the semifinals. That's for sure. But it depends on the matchups as well.
I really like Savitz. I think he's going to do really well.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if he won the tournament.
No, me neither.
And I think maybe one of
By the way,
rookies is going
Amaz
to
is
make-
gone, so
Oh, yeah. I'm
he's
sorry.
been gone
I
for quite a
would.
while.
I'm sorry for that.
NabUtte is pushing out Amaz.
Stop doing that. Behave.
Uh,
Okay.
There we go.
Brackets start, and I just need to put it on screen. Just 1 second.
Hmm? I think I want Gara to make the quarterfinals at least. I mean semifinals. He already reached quarterfinals.
Wait, so everybody sees it.
I can see it now.
Did you refresh? Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
just refresh and it goes up.
All right, so
Okay, we have it on screen as well right now. So
yeah, the first game, Gara versus Dice NL. Who wins?
I think Mr. NL guy.
Who wins?
oh, this is hard.
I think. Oh man. I think because Dice is new to this LAN scene, he can get.
Oh,
Like-
whoa! I shouldn't change. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry.
going to be a bit unfocused a bit.
So
I
who
think
are
you
you
should,
voting for, Skiz?
I'm voting for Gara.
I'm gonna vote with Taj.
Oh.
I'm gonna, yeah. I think he's in a. If he makes it past the group stage, he's already fine with the land setting, and he probably can bring his online play level here as well. Let's move to Life Coach versus Alchemist.
I vote Life Coach Areno.
I like Life Coach as well. I'm gonna vote with him.
Yeah, life coach.
Life Coach all the way. 3-0. Tides of Time versus Nimsh.
That's a hard one.
I'm gonna go with Tides.
Tides.
I say Nimsh.
I'm gonna say Tides.
Yeah.
And last quarter final is Savit. versus Amaz. What do you think, Amaz, about this game, Mr. Jason?
Silence, so I guess he's gonna lose.
I guess
Yeah.
he's going with Savis. No, I'm sorry. I'm just joking. I have.
Okay, let's go with Savitz.
Yeah, let's go with. I think
I seriously think he
he's
would
the
win
better
that.
player. Yeah. The semifinals are pretty interesting. We have two great tournament players that won a lot of maybe let's call them lands, but
Mm,
Tides won deck wars and King of the Hill that are also online.
mm,
So, but Taj and Life Coach are the unknown players, the one that don't stand up like Tides or Savage do. So first semifinal, Tides versus Life Coach.
Right?
mm. I
Do I
think
have another bracket or
No,
something?
no, Taj versus Life Coach.
Ah, okay. I
I
thought you
think
said tights.
No,
I think
their
is
name
going to
is
win.
similar. Their names.
Okay,
I'm going to vote for Thais momentum.
tides.
Thais.
Okay, I'm gonna go with life coach here. I think.
I'll vote with Taj as well.
Okay.
I think he can beat Life Coach at this stage of the tournament. And the last semifinal, it's Tides of Time versus Savitz.
Savitz.
Savitz, I'm gonna say Savitz as well. I'm sorry, Simon.
No problem. No problem. I was gonna say the same.
So right now we have two favorites. We all three thought some of the some of four people will win it, but we have
Mm.
these two right now. We have Tej, I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's not Tides, it's Tej versus Saviz. I really hope I'm glad I'm not casting any games. I can't pronounce these names.
I think this is going to be a tough one.
Uh,
We can assume it will be a best of five at least,
Yeah,
maybe a
best of
best
five.
of seven as well.
I think this is a Savitz win though, even though it's a bit tough to say.
I think if Savic is going to win, it's going to be 5. No, it's going to be 4-3 or 3-2.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game
Yeah.
probably.
So it would be the fairest to just flip a coin to see who the winner is of the tournament.
Well,
it doesn't work
should I
like
just flip
that.
a coin for every game?
No.
5
No.
coins.
On 5 coins.
I can
no.
throw 5 coins in the air.
One.
Because 5 games.
Okay, let's do best of
Yes.
five, but do it fast.
Alright.
This is
Savic wins first.
Okay.
Oh.
Dice wins second.
Okay.
Dice wins third.
And the momentum.
Savic wins fourth. Last
Final
Last
game.
one.
It's
Is Savic.
so Fish comes back from 2-1 and wins the fantasy tournament. You
Oh!
you
Congratulations,
first
Savic. Now
yeah,
10,000 euros.
you first heard it here. It's Savic that's gonna win the tournament. I don't know why.
This is 100% accurate, no mistake.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
We have another topic. We're gonna have a bit of deck talk. It's really unfortunate that we don't have Amaz on, because the first deck we're gonna discuss is Amaz free-to-play Priest.
Yeah. That's kind of hard without him here, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just do a brief overview of it. I'm sorry for everybody that was excited about this deck. I even saw people on a mass stream ask him to do a bit of deck talk about his free-to-play priest. So Yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate that he isn't here.
Well, we can see from other.
We can save it if he maybe finds his way here.
Yeah, we can do the other decks first, just in case. He
Yeah,
might
just in
actually
case
Okay.
do.
that he actually shows up, even though it's like almost 2 hours.
Let's start with the Freeze Mage then.
Oh,
This started to be a really popular deck. I think I faced at least 3 or 4 in my last 50 games. Uh,
Yeah,
so that might not sound like much, but there is compared to the previous week. So um, I'm gonna let Schismatron do the introduction for this deck because he's been playing a lot more than I did.
I usually play with giants though because I'm in love with that deck.
Are
But
you
this
in
deck
love?
is pretty basic. The theme of it, you just draw cards with your loot holders, your novice engineers, frost, arcane intellect. I mean, uh, and you have the one of Colette Oracle as well to counter the other control decks like Handlock and Miracle Rogue.
Yeah.
You have Cone of Cold to stall even more. You have Frost Nova and you have two Blizzards. This is going to ensure that you always get to turn 10, where you can burst your opponent. You have the Ice Lances, you have the Frost Bolts, you have the Firebolts, and you have the Pyroblast to win. Um, this deck is not the OTK version. There have been OTK versions out there as well, but that requires 9 cards perfect in hand, so that's not very reliable.
What cards are missing from the OTK version?
We need one more Sorcerer's Apprentice, and we need a Kobold Geomancer or Ancient Mage.
where can I see the picture of the decks?
It's on the. Did you see a match free to play?
I have the
I
link
haven't.
here in Skype.
Okay, because I haven't seen a single deck.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for that. I thought I put it on Skype. I think I put it in another conversation.
Okay,
So,
okay, I have it here.
So Freeze Mage, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit different from the deck list I'm running. I'm actually playing Freeze Mage at the moment myself. I played it to like rank 30 or something yesterday, and was planning to continue today.
Do you want to share what's different or no
Yeah,
spoiler? We
sure.
know.
I can tell. It's another guy streaming it right now as well. I don't run Novice Engineers or Sorcerer's Apprentice or Cone of Cold or Cold like Oracle in the list I'm running.
Yeah. And what are you having instead of those?
I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna find my list. I run. Your deck doesn't run Doomsayers, right?
It does
you, there is runs two.
two of them sayers.
Let's see here.
So right now you're sacrificing 2 card draws from Novice Engineer, one sorcerer that may or not be situational. Cone of Cold is a stalling spell,
Oh yeah, I run Acolyte of Pains too, and 2 Drakes, Asher Drakes,
so that replaces the drawing part. I see.
and I have one more Ice Barrier and one Flame Strike. So basically, it's almost the same thing, but with a little bit more consistency, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the Flame Strike might be. It is better than Cone of Cold. No, Amaz just disappeared. Sorry. Add. Okay. Um. It's a bit more consistency than Cone of Cold, but it's a turn 7 spell compared to the turn 4.
Mm.
But I can see it work
This
against
version is
Miracle,
just
of course,
yeah.
because you can't Cone of Cold a Stealth Auctioneer, but you can Flame
Mm.
Strike it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was going to say. This version is designed to win against handlocks handlocks and miracle
Miracle, yeah.
rogues.
This can win
So,
against Sue as well.
yeah, I win as Sue as well. I haven't lost against Sue yet.
Uh,
But yeah, that version you're having here is probably better against Sue.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's better because of Cone of Cold and maybe the Novice Engineer being a body that they have to deal with, even though it's a 1-1. Yeah. Maybe the Cold Light Oracle is not that good against Zoo, but You can replace that if you're facing a lot of zoo.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking in Mulligan? What are the cards you want? Like, is there a specific one, or are there more that you want to
When
see?
I play these kind of decks, I almost always mulligan everything that is not a card draw, because card draw is better than removal in some cases. Because card draws draw 2 removals sometimes. So
Yeah.
I
Basic.
keep all the card draws that are early, and I keep Frost Nova against Warlock sometimes because they might be Sue, depending on the other cards in my hand, of course. But I never keep Frostbolt or Ice Lance unless I know it is aggro. Then I can keep a Frostbolt.
I'd keep like Loot Order, Arcane Intellect, Mirror Image, maybe Frostbolt, probably not. Like
Mm.
basic card draw, and Mirror Image. Mirror Image is pretty
I
good
would
to
also
play
keep
someone.
one Ice Block, almost always.
Would you keep Ice Block?
If
That's weird.
if it's a control deck, I would keep Ice Block. If
Hmm.
it's full at aggro, I might hesitate to keep it because I need other stuff.
But you're pretty likely to draw into one. Like you're
Yeah.
drawing so many cards, and you
I know,
usually
but
don't
I have
ice.
been scarred so many times because I didn't draw this first or the second Ice Block. So
So
I
you
just
don't
tend to
play
keep
like
it.
that.
I
Yeah,
do.
I guess it's
You
it
should
what?
never play about things that has been bad luck. You're really
Yeah.
likely to draw into
It's
it.
it's not bad luck. It's just not having good luck.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Mm.
Um. And do you find yourself comboing Doomsayer with Mirror Image, or do you save it for Frost Nova?
It depends on, like, if
Depends
they
on.
get good pressure on turn 2 or 3, I would use Doomsayer with Mirror Image. If they don't, I would just save it or play it alone, so they don't get to play any other creatures. Because playing it turn 2 on an empty board, that's a no-go almost always.
Yeah.
Playing it turn 3 with a board of one Knife Juggler and nothing else, I would probably do that.
Yeah, that's good value. You get a
Yeah.
creature and you get free mana from your opponent.
Mhm. Yeah,
Then
exactly.
you get a free turn. It's
Yeah.
really good.
What against the Miracle? Would you play one if you expected an Auctioneer next turn?
Yeah, you could do that if you got time for it. Like most of the time, it's like they play a free drop and you have to clear that, and then the auctioneer comes. That's usually
Mm.
what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you don't have anything to clear on your turn 4 when he's going to get his turn 5, you're just going to play a Doomsayer, expecting him to play that.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yep.
Sure.
Let me change it on the screen. It's gonna be Malygos Miracle. Not the usual type of Miracle. I haven't played this one. I only played the regular one. Um, have you guys played it?
Yeah, I played it before when there were a lot of mid-range hunters.
I had tried to play my own version of this, but I have never got it to work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This deck is pretty special because the combo is like a few turns later than the normal rogue, the normal miracle, but you can do other stuff. Like you don't play Shadow Step, you don't play Cold Blood, so you have spots for other things. So you don't really need to have as much things on board to do your stuff. So I don't know, it's a bit more versatile deck. It's just slower combo, I guess.
Well, different from the standard Miracle Row, we can see it has two Sinister Strikes, I guess one more sap, and of course the Malygos. A lot of people have been running only one Azure Drake, so that might be different as well. So you're basically sacrificing Shadow Steps and Leroy for Sinister and Malygos.
Yeah. You're basically exchanging your win condition.
Yeah.
Mm.
Would you say that this is stronger than the other one?
They're good
I
at
would
different
say
things.
Yeah, exactly. In different metas, there are different strengths. Right now, I would play the normal Miracle deck.
And do you feel this one is better against maybe aggro or what meta?
This deck has an easier time surviving. Is basically that, and like it doesn't fizzle as hard if it doesn't draw its auctioneers. Like this deck can win without Maligos pretty easily,
Yeah,
whereas the other deck can't win without Leroy, or it's
Yeah.
very hard to win without the Leroy.
yeah. I agree.
So this is a bit more consistent in the
Consistent
long
and
run.
slower.
Yeah. But until Leroy gets a nerf, I still think that's the better one. That has a higher chance. It's higher risk, higher reward, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Uh, there's not much to say about it. But I
How
guess
much damage can you burst on turn 10 with this deck?
if you have Malygos or if you don't.
If you have Malygos.
When you basically play Maligos in turn 10, and then you have 1 mana and preps.
Yeah.
So basically, you have like you're going to do like Sinister Strike, prep, Blade Flurry, or something.
Yeah, that's a very strong combo indeed.
That's basically what you're going to do. So what's that? 8 + 7 plus weapon damage.
So let's talk a bit for the people who haven't played the regular one or this one. What do you want to see in your hand? Do you want to see the free drops? Do you want to see the Earthen Rings and SI just to survive, or are you looking for gadgets and as you do? And I know it's matchup specific, like
Yeah, it
Mm.
depends a lot on the
but
matchup.
let's say that you know 100% it's a handlock.
It's a handlock.
If
Then
I had
I'd
Auctioneer, I would keep it, but I wouldn't hard mulligan for it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Handlock
Uh,
is so hard.
So let's say this situation occurs, you have two saps in your hand. Do you mulligan one or keep two? If you know 100% it's unlock.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't think I'd keep two.
I don't think I'll keep two as well. You
I
can,
don't even know if you keep the first one. Like, yeah, it's all about getting pressure and then sapping. Sapping is so useless if
Mm.
you
yeah.
don't already have pressure.
Yeah.
Like, if you have an empty board and he plays a giant and you're sapping, like you're doing nothing. You're just delaying him a turn.
So that means Eviscerate is a high pick in against handlock, or
Basic.
because
Yeah.
you don't have any other way to deal with the
Mm.
giants, except maybe having already creatures on board, but that's unlikely if he plays a turn 4 giant.
I
Yeah,
think
but
I would always keep Loot Order in SI7 though.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
basically.
Loot Hoarder is a must keep if you have it. You can
Yeah.
recycle it.
I think the cards I would keep would be like Backstab, Deadly Poison, Shiv, Loot Hoarder, SI7 Agent. It's like the cards I would be looking for.
If it's against a control deck, I would always keep Get It Sen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You would keep Gadistan as
yeah.
well if you get him.
Yeah.
Like he's an important part of the deck. You need to have your card draw engine.
Yeah.
Let's move to the maybe last one. It's a token druid.
Token Druid.
It's a bit older list, isn't it?
It's a bit different than my list.
Uh,
This is a cool
Yeah.
list.
It
it is
seems like
similar to my list, probably because I have it from Airbrush, and Airbrush made the print screen.
Yeah.
I've played it a bit. It's really consistent, and in my opinion, does really good against you. Even though you might not think so, since it's not a mid-range or ramp druid, it 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 takes what those decks did well and implements them. Like you always have swipe in druid. You always have rat. Argent squires are really good against that as well.
Mm.
Uh, but that's situational. Like you're gonna face a lot of miracle and handlock and maybe shaman on ladder. So it has to do well against those classes, not only the rush ones.
Yeah. I think that's why it has Black Knight as well. What I'm surprised to see is a Sir Drake, because I'm not playing a Sir Drake in my token deck. I don't think it's viable. I'm
Why
not sure what you
don't?
guys think. Because I have, well, I have a bit of a different variation. I even play Sea Giant in my token deck. Believe it or not.
Okay.
No, and I also play Mark of the Wild.
I
It's a bit
think.
more mid-range though, but it's still tokens.
Yeah, but Token is a mid-range druid
Yeah.
deck. It's
It
like
depends on if you play Imp Master as well. This
I
deck
just
doesn't play Imp Master.
I don't think you should play Master.
Not in this meta at least.
No,
I
I don't.
don't think I play Leroy either.
No, I play a second Force of Nature. I don't play Black Knight either.
Yeah, that's what I changed at the deck as well. I removed Black Knight and added a second Force of Nature just for the extra clearing, and you can also get a people misplay. Uh, when they see Force of Nature first time, they don't expect the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I like to run double combo.
I don't.
What?
It's a dead card sometimes.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
you're playing Sea Giant and you're talking about dead cards.
But
Okay.
Sea Giant is combo with Force of Nature. You can place it for free almost, and then you remove his guys.
Okay, so the turn you're winning, you get a free giant.
Yeah, sure.
It's so useless.
Uh,
No, but I like the card. I think it's actually done very good. I used to play 2 giants, but now I only play 1.
Uh, Usually it ends up as being a dead card and doing nothing. And then when you finally play it, it gets big game hunted. Because everyone runs big game hunter and you have one
That is
target.
true. When I played the deck, there was no big game hunters in the meta. I haven't played Token Druid for a while.
Like it's so useless to run one target for big game hunter in your entire deck. Like it's just,
Yeah, that's
oh,
true.
I finally drew my 8/8. That's definitely not.
But, what do you think about Mark of the Wild in the token deck?
It's pretty good. Like it can make it so you get that extra push you needed.
yeah.
Mm.
Also, innervate harvest into Mark of the Wild.
I also play Gadgets and Auctioneer in tokens.
I saw a variation with Gadgetan and Moonfires.
I don't play Moonfire in mine. I just play Claw.
Yeah, and then you just recycle cards.
Well,
Like
I play that's pretty good.
yeah, you're
Mm.
wasting one card spot, but if you play Drake and then Moonfire deals 2 damage. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can play
it's
without.
it's almost
Then you can just add Malagos and have free fireballs.
No, no,
No.
no. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think about Leroy in this deck?
Leroy is good with the finishers. If you don't have the Force of Nature combo, you can always do Leroy Savage for 10 damage plus the amount of creatures you have x2. You also have the Force of Nature Leroy, which is also 12 damage. So it's actually just another combo card, as well as 6 damage burst. I think it's good, definitely.
I think I would have rather just played a second Force of Nature because it kind of does what Lyra does, but better because it synergizes with Savage Roar and it's better to use defensively to clear.
Yeah.
I just think like there's really no reason to. The only reason to play Leroy would be to kill faster.
Mm.
To do a turn 7 kill. But I don't think that's a really good idea. I think I would rather just play 2 Force of Nature.
Yeah.
And what about slower cards? Would you add something like Onyxia or Chenarius in the deck?
Nah, definitely not Onyxia anyway.
I
Just way
played
too strong.
against a guy who Nixiad Innervate Power of the Wild. But then I just Zero Drake swipe and
I played against a guy who
all the
made
will for them.
Onyxia, double innervates, and solo the forest. I
Whoa.
got wrecked.
Well, yeah.
I actually played
Apparent-
against a guy. He was playing like all the token cards. He was playing Violet Teacher, he was playing Imp Master, and he was playing Illidan. And he used solo the forest with it.
Why would you play Illidan?
Because innervate.
But
That's it,
So
pretty much.
so we're getting a 2-1.
It's
Oh,
it's
2
well,
to 1.
it's Violet Teacher for 2 more mana. That's bigger and stronger, but
yeah,
2
and
more
that's
mana.
Game Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it has 5
Freaking big
toughness
game hunter.
and dies to big game hunter. Not a very
Yeah.
good card.
Yeah, that's true.
It's basically a bad Violet Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but strong.
Yeah, but big game
It's high risk, high reward, like everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, exactly. But it's big game hunter makes him so
Yeah.
bad. Like if he was a 6/6 or a 5/7 or maybe even a 5/6, he would be good.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I would play a vanilla 5/7 for 5. I would play that. That would be a good card.
It
It costs
would
6
be
though.
OP.
Oh, it's 6.
Yeah.
Okay, then he could be like he used to be a 7/6 before, but they nerfed him like in early beta.
Oh no.
That's why they don't. Nobody plays
Was
him.
He was too good at
Yeah.
6 so they nerfed.
I think they could make. I think it could work in the right meta. I played him in handlock for a while.
In handlock.
Yes, with Sense Demons. He's a demon, so you can fetch him and Jaraxxus.
Ugh.
We have
up your dicks. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
no, we have a question, but we already answered. It's what would you replace the Black Knight with? I guess from my personal opinion, I would replace it with Force of Nature. But
Yeah.
Black Knight. No, you would replace Lero with that, right?
Well, if you're
Yeah.
going to replace Black Knight with the exact same list, like
If you're only replacing Black Knight, I don't think Force of Nature is the right call because you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to run. You don't want.
I don't have Leroy in my deck. That's why I said it.
You don't want to run both Leroy and 2 Force of Nature. That's way
No.
too clunky.
yeah, exactly. I agree.
I'd even add another Loot Hoarder, or
You can just run like a random Cairn, Bloodhoof,
Gadget
maybe.
10 Auctioneer is cool.
Ah, that's too many 5-drop.
You could add, if it's so meta, you could add Claw as well.
yeah. I
It just-
actually did that. I changed I put on a claw when I saw a lot of Zoo, but then changed it back to Black Knight. So I guess claw works. Yeah.
If you want a card in a similar spot, you should just take like Cairn Bloodhoof. Honestly.
Yeah. I guess.
Or you could run Argent Commander if you want it a bit more budget.
Argent is fine as well. He's a bit more aggressive as well. You have 4 charged creatures then.
Yeah, exactly. Like Argent Commanders is good. No,
What about
don't-
Hogger?
No.
Hugger is bad.
Ogre has. If he didn't have 4 health, he would have been better.
If it was 4/5, I would play him.
Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't like he's so he's just going
Borderline,
to
yeah.
die. He's
Yeah.
just like what's the 4/4 called that summoned to 2/2?
Yeah, exactly.
For 5.
Yeah, that one.
Silverhand Knight.
Silver
Yeah,
Knight.
he's basically Silverhand Knight for 1 more mana.
But we
But-
pumped.
But they have to kill him when you play him. But they always do because he's so small.
Yeah. Everything deals 4 damage as well. Soulfire, Wrath plus Hero Power, Swipe.
Wrath with spell power.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's dying to everything. He just
Double
just-
Wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's just
he's dying
everything
to
kills.
everything.
Even Hellfire plus Mortal Coil.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's dying to exactly everything. So why
Uh,
not just play Silverhand Knight instead if you want that?
Yeah.
let's move to the priest deck for the last one.
Yeah.
Um, it's a Amaz's free-to-play deck.
Okay, Amaz, what do you think about your
Wait,
deck?
wait, wait. He's alive. He's
Is that
alive.
alive?
Are you kidding?
You're not joking, right? Is Amaz actually going to come now? Like,
No, he said he fell asleep and he said I should probably skip, right? But if
no.
he's coming now to review the priest deck, that would be amazing.
Yeah, just get over here.
Yeah, tell him just to talk about the the
I,
free.
I guess he could just say his options on the deck when he gets back.
Mm.
If
Yeah.
you like, it's better to have um to be here a little bit than to not be here at all, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
We also can discuss the last card. The
Yeah, exactly. So
Let's see. So the priest deck, double holy smite. What do you think?
no, where
are we?
are
Are we waiting?
yeah? Aren't
Hello?
we waiting?
Hello,
Hello,
Amas.
hello,
So sorry, guys.
Amaz.
You owe us one.
Oh
Oh
god.
my goodness. I'm just bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Did
No
you
problem,
fall
no
asleep
problem.
or something?
Should I turn my video first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
sure, sure.
Oh, I don't know how the cameras will move, but
Oh.
try it out.
Oh.
See
Okay,
if it,
tell me if I should turn it off then. Do you guys see me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
I almost fell asleep as well, but she's Marathon was spamming me on Facebook, so
Oh, I always have my Facebook on busy because it's just no, it's just bad. So sorry, guys.
You're just in time.
for her deck.
If you press the Imgur link, that's the last one on Skype.
Okay.
We were reviewing decks after we reviewed the Dreamhack tournament, and we did a fantasy league for that.
You
Savish
came
won.
top 8, but you lost.
Yeah,
Ouch! Whoa. Okay.
You lost to Savish.
yeah, but
Wait, is this fantasy, right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
in real life, you would have definitely won.
whoa. I don't know. It's a feature me would be close, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Was there a priest link? Are we
Yeah.
doing the priest deck now?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Inger.
So it's your free-to-play priest that we chose to discuss.
Oh, okay. I only see the freeze mage one.
It's an album. It should be in the corner.
Oh,
Like there
okay.
should be more
Okay.
decks you can swap from there.
Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Awesome. Great.
You can state your opinions on freeze mage as well if you want.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no. I think we should stick. Wait. Should that be better? Because I did come across a lot of freeze mages in ladder. Well, not a lot, but like 3 or 4 over the course of like 100 games, and I just don't think it's that good anymore.
Are you
it's
sure?
just really relevant.
Did you
Yeah.
win?
Yeah, I was using Druid and they just couldn't keep up, but I guess it's better against, slower decks because it was mid-range Druid and just there's no problems. There was just no problems.
Basically, I played it yesterday and I got to rank 50. And there is a guy streaming right now, Otter. He's like rank 37 with freeze mage as well.
I think it's
Oh,
because
wow.
there's money handlocks right now.
Yeah, it's really good in this meta actually.
Oh, is it good against Hanlock and
And Miracle Rogue. I
Okay.
haven't lost against either of those decks yet.
I
Druid
see.
is a bit tough though.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But the thing is, there's Face Hunter as well, which is kind of good against both of them, but then it's kind of bad against everything else, right? So it's just kind of playing the metagames. I mean, right now in NA, I play 100 games like today and something like that. Not maybe 100, but I don't see any Miracle Rogues anymore. It's like it's gone. Don't see them anymore.
On
It's
EU.
changed definitely on NA.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how it is on EU side.
EU
but,
is like
it's
Miracle
so-
Rogue. Only Miracle Rogues. There's
Okay.
so many miracle rogues and druids and handlocks. At least it was yesterday. I haven't played today.
Right, right. I mean, it's just changed so fast. But the thing is, I mean, freeze mage. I don't know the specific matchups, but it just feels so slow and clunky with all the spells being so expensive.
Okay, let's talk about your priest deck that
Sure.
you actually got legend with it.
Yeah, sure.
I guess they're lucky, but the rest are achievable.
Yeah. When I opened Ragnaros, it was very very lucky. I mean, one legendary out of like how the heck many in the pack, right? But the thing is, I was gonna craft Rag even if I didn't open it, and it was like the one win condition that's just very important. I added the Cabal Shah Priest like last day. It was another Farseer or Senjin, I don't know. Like basically, you can see that Rag and Cabal Shah Priest are like the slots from Earth Ring and Senjin,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just overall pretty cheap, pretty good. The Mind Blast actually helps you. The Mind Blast is basically the win condition of this deck, and yeah, everything just makes sense.
Is Mind Blast really that useful if you don't have Valine?
Yeah, it actually is because you kind of lose out steam when you go against like big taunters like druids and handlocks. That you really do need that, and it just extends your reach. Like I kind of picture it as like Leroy overwhelming combo in a sense where if you hold Holy Fire, Mind Blast, and True Smites, you get 14 damage. Like it's hard to hold these exact cards and not use them throughout the game, but it actually happens to me quite a bit. So Mind Blast is actually quite important. But 2 copies, it was kind of clunky. So once again, I just removed it, and one actually works really well. You can remove armor from warriors in like key times.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice.
And like I asked the guys for the previous decks, what are you looking in Mulligan? What are the cards that you want?
Oh, it really depends on the matchup because against slower decks you really need Thought Steal, and if there's a Blade Master that would be good, because let's see. So against Druid you really want Thought Steal and Blade Master, because
Yeah.
you just win if you have Circle and you have Blade Master, you just win the game. It's very simple. But against Handlock, you do not really want Thought Steal. You just want a lot of minions, and then hope you draw to Mind Blast or Holy Fire and stuff like that. And a few deaths would be nice too, of course, because you can't deal with the Drakes normally. The only way you can deal with Drakes is when you have minions out already, and then you just wait for the Drake to slam into your stuff and hopefully get a good trade with Holy Nova or whatnot. Against Miracle Rogue, you just treat your deck as a zoo deck. So drop the Pyro at turn 2, drop a 3-drop, drop a 4-drop, and so on. Hope they run out of steam before Auctioneer, and that's about it. For Warrior, you really need Thought Steal. Yep, 100%. Like if you do not draw the Thought Steal, you usually lose because you usually draw more cards than the Warrior. It's kind of weird that happens, but yeah, it's usually 90% of the time you go to Fatigue with Warrior unless they have a perfect 7 to 10 turns like Gorhal and then Rag and then Alexstrasza and then Grommash and then you just die. But usually that doesn't happen a lot. You just need Thought Steal to survive. Am I missing any matchups? I think that's about it.
Yeah. Would you change any card? Like what was the next card that you would change if you had the dust?
The Cabal and the Sylvanas, the slot is actually kind of interchangeable, I guess, because Cabal Shadow Priest does better against stuff you can steal, like shamans especially,
Yeah.
right? Cabal Shadow Priest is so super good, but then Sylvanas is better with any like sort of like druid or even handlock. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's a changeable thing. And Senjin, I don't know, like Senjin is a card where I really like, but I don't like it as well because it's only 3 attack. Because the meta right now is all Azure Drakes and whatnot. It's kind of annoying that way. But yeah, you just kind of need taunt, I think. Yeah, I really want to put a Yeti there, but then that would mean I had to put an Argus somewhere. So there's the trade-off. But I'm sure people can run an Argus and a Yeti in place of another 2 cards here.
Mm.
Okay, let's move to the last part of the show. That means talking about the new card that got released yesterday. It's a duplicate mage secret. When a friendly minion dies, put 2 copies of it in your hand. What do you guys think? Let's start with NabUtte.
Oh, I think it seems really slow. Like, it's basically an arcane intellect for a creature that has to die. So first of all, for this card to be good, you need to play it, that's 3 mana. And after that, you need to have a player, a creature in play that you want to have 2 copies of. Then your opponent has to kill the creature on his turn, and then you can play 2 more copies of that creature. So I think the only way it can actually be good would be if you play it before you play a Leroy, and Leroy is face, and he kills Leroy, and you get 2 more Leroy. Or maybe if it's a really control-heavy meta, and you just get play it with, I don't know, Antonidas or something.
Triple Antonidas.
Do you think Kirin Tor will get better because of this card? Because you can play Kirin Tor and then this, and if he kills Kirin Tor, you'll get 2, and then snowball into more secrets.
Yeah, maybe if your secret mage somehow gets good from this, maybe, but I don't know. That's like a dream scenario, I guess.
Amaz, do you feel that if secrets were activated on your turn, this card would be definitely better?
Sure. It's hard to I look at the card first, and it's exactly same thought as NabUtte there, but I just thought that wow, it's just an arcane intellect that draws you 2 minions, right? And it feels like you can't. Well, first of all, it's really hard to set up a situation where you can actually use it correctly, right? So it's just difficult. Now, if it can activate on your turn, you're pretty much just fishing for 2 Leroys, right? But then Mage has a lot of spells, so I don't think you really need a Leroy in the Mage deck.
Yeah.
It's really hard to imagine what it would be good at, but it's certainly interesting mechanic or whatnot,
Do you think the Hunter card will be also a secret since Mage and Paladin got secrets?
Seems like there's a big chance, definitely. Seems like there's a big chance.
How many Hunter secrets is there? 4 total.
Yeah.
Hunter, 4. 5
Okay.
Paladin and I think 6 Mage. Yeah.
Because there's a cap at you can only have 5 secrets in play at the same time. So
really?
if they were to there is
Oh,
actually
wow.
a 5 secret cap. You can't have more than 5 different secrets in play. So it would be weird if they made 6 secrets, so you could actually have too many secrets in play and have 1 in hand you can't play.
Oh, wow. I never knew that. How did that happen?
I think it was a. I can't remember. I think it was something with what's it called? The guy who copies spells when you play spell.
Lorewalker Show?
Yeah, exactly.
It actually
Lorewalker Show.
happened.
So yeah, it actually came up. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's just a design issue. Maybe they just don't fit enough circles on the portrait. Maybe they just change and you can play 7 secrets.
7 secrets.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not.
No.
I don't think they're ever going to make it more than 5.
So here I play Secret Hunter. I have the weapon out. And now I play all my secrets in my hand. I play 5 secrets. Next turn I play 3 more. No.
Seems fun. The thing about this new secret as well is that it's another secret to the pile. Makes all the other secrets better.
Yeah.
Because it's different from all of the conditions that it needs to trigger.
Yeah, but the other major secrets actually influence the tempo somehow. This doesn't change it that much.
This is only card advantage.
Yeah, of course. It's only card advantage, but the thing about this is that you do different things to play around this one. But I guess it's not that big of a deal. You don't really care if he gets 2 copies of whatever dies. It's it just seems so clunky.
You can have 4 wisps in the same deck with this card. Even 6 wisps.
Oh yeah.
You can have 6 lists. Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
a lot. Faceless as well. You know. Wow.
So
But no,
many-
I think I like the only thing I can think of the Mage Secret being good is on the Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? On like on a spell heavy deck. But that's about it. Like,
That would be
that's-
cool, yeah.
Yeah, that would
but that's
actually.
about it. Because usually they because there's a deck that was popular in a week or something like that just use double Sorcerer's Apprentice and burst you down to from 30. So yeah, maybe that will happen, but I find it to be so limited, the use of it. So I wasn't a big fan of the card, but I'm sure that we don't know the new minions as well, right? Maybe there's some
Yeah.
new minion that does some crazy
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, we don't know.
So I guess that's about it for today. Thank you, Skismatron, for hosting. Thank you, NabUtte, for helping us decide who the winner of DreamHack actually is. And thank you, Amaz, for analyzing the priest deck. And although
And
you were a
sleeping
bit
it.
late and sleepy, it mattered that you were here at the last part.
Amaz was only like 2 hours and 10 minutes late or something, but you showed up. That's what counts.
Sorry guys, but yeah.
Nice.
You can be in the show again in a few weeks, that's fine.
Okay,
We
that would
can-
be nice. That would be nice.
We
I mean,
forgive. We forgive.
Yeah, this time I really won't fall asleep because oh man, yesterday was just painful. I only slept for 6 hours. But
Do you guys want to thank anyone in particular? Let's start with Amaz.
thanks to you guys for for inviting me. But then it's I didn't show up. But yeah, if you guys do invite me again, I'll definitely do a show to that one. But that's about it. I'll keep mine short.
NabUtte?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to my team, Innovatio, and to my own stream. I exist. Let's see. Is there anything more? No, it's just my team Innovation, and Strumpan wanted me to give a special shout out to him. I don't know why, but oh well. It's one of my teammates. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
I did mine before, so Skismatron, you can end the show and the shout outs.
Okay, so you go first.
No, I did mine. I just want to thank you and
okay.
Airbrush and our 2 guests.
Okay. So I want to shout out to all you viewers for coming. We are sorry for our technical issues in the beginning. We had to delay it. And I want to thank you guys for just supporting us and giving us this good feedback. I want to shout out to my mother. Thank you for watching. If you ever want to see me play, you can just go to my stream. You can go to this guy's stream. We all have streams. This Amaz guy, he's pretty unknown, I think. But
Yeah,
his stream,
yeah.
he's gonna stream later today. He said to me, so you can just check him out. He's pretty good. I heard he plays priest or something. Yeah. Okay,
Has
that's
most
for me.
viewers on Twitch. Cough, cough.
Oh man.
Yeah. See you next time, guys, and thank you for watching. Oh,
We're going to have a rerun.
yeah. For people that came later, we're gonna have a rerun later today. I think yeah, it will be at 6 p.m. CAT, so you can catch that. Okay, that's it.